I think what I love and why I feel so passionate about being a realtor is the connection between the people and the property. And it's being involved in people's lives at a critical time when they're making large financial decisions. So both my banking background and my real estate background come into play. And I really enjoy helping people in the various roles that I play in helping them make good decisions. And that's what it's all about, making good decisions for them and their family members. And in the buying process, I play many roles: part counselor, part life coach, part mentor and educator, and of course always remaining the expert in the real estate and the professional that they deserve. It's something that really touches my heart each time I am able to successfully combine a seller or a buyer with their next step on their journey of life, whether it means staying in the area and either moving up or down to accommodate their lifestyle, or moving out of the area and looking forward to making new memories wherever they may be. One of my favorite things about Huntington, I have to qualify that and say things in terms of a feeling and then elaborate in terms of a place. As a feeling, Huntington provides the quintessential village feel. It is full of every story you can possibly imagine in a village feeling, quaint setting. But what's also very magnetic about the village is the people that are there, all ages, all family structures, and there's a vibrancy about the community and a strong pulse that you feel when you walk in Huntington Village. One of the very special places in Huntington is called the Book Review. It is the largest independent family-owned bookstore on Long Island, and it stayed true to its heritage. It's an experience going in. It sells both new books and vintage books and used books. It is, when you enter it, it encourages discovery, it encourages meandering, it encourages bringing out any interest that you may have that you want to explore and find out more about. The staff is very knowledgeable. You can spend minutes or spend hours there, and supplemented by their cafe, which provides some refreshments as well. It's an incredible experience. It's one of a kind. It's lost amongst the big box stores that we know in other communities. And it just has, from the moment you enter, with all of their wooden bookshelves and the myriad of signs that give you direction and the detailed information they have in every category, it is truly a special gem in Huntington. Huntington has a plethora of restaurants, and I can't say I have any one favorite, but two that definitely stand out for me are Red and Besito. Totally different flavor, Italian and more Mexican, but they're wonderful ambiances. The cuisine is always good, and the chefs always cook up some very nice specials. I think Huntington is incredibly special because of the array and the diversity of the people and the architecture and the properties. You can move throughout Huntington and see such a variety of homes when they were built, colonial dated homes, postmodern, newly constructed homes, and yet they all fit within the context of a beautiful backdrop of the landscape of Huntington. I think that's what makes it so incredibly special. And the quality of life here, as a former, 22 years ago I moved to Huntington, coming from the city. I only wished I had done it earlier. Quality of life is exceptional. One of the really special qualities of our area is the ability to be at work, and if you have 15 minutes, a half an hour, you can just drive very quickly to one of our town beaches. Pull in, listen and watch the waves and the seagulls and be totally transformed and de-stressed in a very short period of time. It's quite amazing that you have the amount of housing and community and village, and yet the town beaches are right there. So you don't have to make a 3-hour or 5-hour or all-day journey for the beach. It could be just a quick, relaxing few moments to kind of recharge and re-energize. I think walking is my favorite in terms of experiencing. I personally live in the West Hill section of Huntington, and behind my home is actually a horse trail, but people do hike on it and walk, and it takes you all the way to Janes Hill, which is the highest point on Long Island, with some pretty panoramic views. So I think being out in nature, walking, whether it be that particular trail or the myriad of other trails that Huntington holds, is a wonderful way to take in our environment, which is pristine. One of my favorite local events, because there are several, is the Halloween parade, where all the children come and they have a parade in the village on Main Street, and then they go to each and every store, which all participate in giving out candy and treats for the children. And I think it's just so wonderful to see the community in a structured, safe environment for the children. I think adults have as much fun as the children do, and certainly the shopkeepers and owners enjoy the liveliness, the feedback from the kids, and watching all of the costumes. It's a great event.